Man, I cannot wait for the Eastern Conference Finals. Oh, if this is the game, if we're going to get games like this, then man, sign me up. Sign me up for this matchup. Nets, Bucks, what a classic it was. And without Kyrie, I mean, just thinking about Kyrie adding it to this matchup just makes it even more appealing. The Nets beat the Bucks here, 125-123. And in a way that, I mean, I'm sure Net fans were overjoyed by this. It was James Harden passing it to Kevin Durant for the win. And Brooklyn, and that was the game-winning three-pointer for the Nets here. It's ridiculous how loaded this team is, and people have talked about it. It's ridiculous just how loaded they are, how talented they are, and they don't even have Kyrie there. If Kyrie comes there, now it could be a disaster, but the idea of a Kyrie, Harden, Durant team, if those three move the ball well, they're going to be unstoppable. They're going to be absolutely unstoppable to deal with here in the Eastern Conference, even more than Milwaukee here. And Milwaukee put on quite a show in this game. Good performance by Milwaukee. I mean, Giannis had 34 and 12. Was 2 for 6 from 3. And I always look at that with Giannis. I always look at his 3-point game because that's what he needs to improve on. He was 2 for 6, including an awful air ball that the internet immediately made fun of. It took like 5 seconds for people to find that clip and just immediately go, okay, yeah, there we go, just get him trending. So that's not great for Giannis going forward. But you know, he was still excellent. He's still getting all his baskets. And the Bucks weren't bad today. I mean, the Bucks weren't bad. I mean, they shot 44% from the field and 30% from 3. But the Nets were just even better. The Nets shot 55%. It's amazing. The Nets shot like 10% better from the field and about 20% better from 3, and they only won this game by 2. So Milwaukee got so many baskets. They got 20 more baskets than Brooklyn did. So yeah, they were able to take the advantage there. Again, Milwaukee looks great tonight with Giannis scoring 34, Middleton 25, Holiday 22, Lopez 15. But it was just the Nets were just all 5 starters in the Nets today scored 10 points. Harden with 34, Kevin Durant with 30. They look like they're working. I mean, Harden was bad. Today from 3, but that's what you expect from James Harden. You expect another bad 3-point performance. It is what it is at this point. But Harden and Durant both with over 30. And then you had Harris with 20, Green with 14, Jordan with 12. This team is stacked. This Nets team is just loaded. And, I mean, people will probably continue to make, people will say that, the Nets gave up too much. Look, the Nets want to win a title now, and they feel like you can add James Harden to this roster. That's the way to win a championship now. And, I mean, so far, 2 games in. Now, there's going to be a lot of James Harden's games that you're going to hate. Like, Nets fans are going to hate the games where he goes, 1 for 30 from the field. But that hasn't happened so far. His second game in, he was excellent here. But, again, the key thing about the Nets is what's going to happen when Kyrie gets there. How good are they going to be the second Kyrie joins? But, we won't have to worry about that for a while here now. At least until it looks like his first game is going to be Wednesday. Can't wait for that to see if Kyrie's going up there against Harden and Durant. Oh gosh, that was a bad stuff over TNT, but whatever. But yeah, those guys had a great game there. And again, how close it was late. How we saw the two teams go at it back and forth. Back and forth in Brooklyn. I think NBA put it on Twitter. And it was just excellent. It was just excellent to see. And then capping it all off with the Harden pass to Durant. The Bucks had 2 chances to win this game. Couldn't get it done late. And yeah, I'm not gonna kill Milwaukee here. It's all about for Milwaukee. How are they gonna look? What's up, Grim Phoenix? Good to see you. It's all gonna be about for Brooklyn or for Milwaukee. It's gonna be how they look late. How they look in the postseason. I mean, for the Nets too, people are going to focus on the Nets and how they're going to look in the postseason. But for now, because this is the first time we've seen this Nets team like this, so I guess they're going to wait. What's up, Rob? It's going to take a while for people to say how this Nets team. It's going to take them a while for people to get the expectations of them, I guess. But for Milwaukee, what's up, Dill Pickle? For right now, for Milwaukee, it's about how you watch Milwaukee and you're just like. You're like finals or bust for this team. So anytime a loss like this happens, people are going to say, "Oh, look, Milwaukee can't get it done in a big spot." So that's the thing there. But yeah, I'm not worried to. I'm not going to kill Milwaukee because Milwaukee played well in this game and Giannis played well in this game. It's just that Brooklyn just played a little bit better, and that will happen in games there. But yeah, I'm looking at KD and Harden again. The idea of these two playing together, and you remember how great they played together 10 years ago in Oklahoma City. You had Westbrook in there. Yeah, they're showing the play there where Giannis was left wide open for 3 in the third quarter, and it was wide open and nothing, just absolutely nothing. That was an embarrassing moment there. Trade Kyrie for Westbrook. Yeah, people will say that. No, I am not on the trade Kyrie for Westbrook bandwagon. I think Kyrie, and not yet. And I expect Kyrie's going to come back on Wednesday. It looks like he's conditioning. He missed today's game, but that's because he's been conditioning. He'll be back Wednesday. It looks like. And if you get him back for Wednesday, if he's in shape and the three of them are on the same rhythm, look out. Like, nobody's topping Brooklyn here. And so who's next? The next game is going to be Lakers and Warriors, and we'll have that game for you. We'll react to that. This guy said trade Kyrie for Westbrook. Yeah, no. I mean, and Westbrook's a great player. I guess his idea is trade Kyrie for Westbrook. I think his idea is so that we can get the big three back in Brooklyn, the big three that should have never been broken up in Oklahoma City, that we get them back in Brooklyn. Yeah, the Nets won that game. Yep, they did. Do you think Harden will hit the strip club after? No, because I think actually, unlike Houston, I think James Harden actually wants to be here, and James Harden is motivated. James Harden doesn't want to miss out on games, so I think James Harden will not. Knicks 7 and 8. Yeah, that's yeah. It was fun while it lasted. You can't win with Westbrook. Nah, probably not. But I mean, to be fair, how many times have we said you can't win with Harden? You know, the only guy on this team that you can reliably win with is KD. But Harden and Westbrook haven't won a title. I mean, they haven't been to the finals. Neither one of them has been to the finals since they were all together in Oklahoma City. So, yeah, but I'd still love to have them there. But see, I'm not willing to give up on Harden or Westbrook here for that matter. Westbrook maybe more in Washington because that doesn't look like a good situation there. But for Harden, yeah, I mean, again, getting him with KD right now seems like a great match. And yeah, Nets fans will have the days when they're in red with him, but not now. Not now. He looks motivated to be there. His scoring ability. He didn't attempt. I always want to see what Harden's free throw numbers are at the end of the game. They weren't much in this game. He only went to the lines. He only made 6 free throw attempts and made 5 of them. So at least he had that. But in a typical Harden game, it would have been like 12 for 13. Like he could have gotten a 40 tonight. But so far he didn't. But he didn't do that tonight. But again, the combination of Harden and Durant combining for 64 points. They're an electric combination. And yeah, the rest of I mean, nothing really from the Brooklyn bench, but when the starting 5 is as good as they are, RJ is promising though. He is. Jonathan Joe Budden, fine, whatever. What's up, Shower? Good to see you, my man, Shower Butters. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, people on YouTube have strange names. You know, I'm okay with it. And yeah, they're showing the highlights here. Again, it was 113, 112. Then they're showing Harden here with the layup off the backboard, which was just a thing of beauty to make it 114, 113. And then you had... And then you had the Giannis dunk, or no, that wasn't the Giannis dunk. I think that was Middleton made it 117. I thought Milwaukee had won it when Milwaukee was up 3, but then Harden again, the friendly roll to make it 118, 117. And then you had the Giannis dunk, the Giannis putback dunk to make it 121, 119. And then you had the James Harden. I don't know who that was. I'm sorry. The Joe Harris shot. I think to give him the lead and tie the game. And then Middleton again, 123, 122. And here it is. Harden kicks it out to Durant. Durant, 3, makes it 125, 123. And Brooklyn gets the win. How's LaMelo Ball doing? I don't know. I didn't comment that. He's trying to make me look bad. There's a fake ranch. There's 2 fake ranches. Okay. So, okay, fine. There are 2 fake ranches again. What's up, Frankie? Good to see you, man. But yeah, the Brooklyn Nets get their 9th win of the season. Both teams have 9 wins. Brooklyn has 9. Milwaukee has 9. It's just the depth of this Brooklyn team is scary. The depth of it is just nuts. Yeah, LaMelo's on New Orleans. He just missed 3 games in a row. So yeah, that's not ideal. If you report that guy, is my name showing up? No, your name's not showing up, buddy. Your name is not showing up. So sorry about that. You're just gonna have to figure that out. What about Giannis Antetokounmpo? Giannis had a pretty good game as well. Not a great game from 3, but that's what you come to expect from Giannis at this point. I'm disappointed in Giannis because I want him to be better from 3. That's the only way. The only way he's gonna legitimately, I feel like, win a championship is if he gets his game to go outside. Because in the postseason, teams are just gonna guard the rim. They're just gonna double team him. That's it. He's got to move his game outside. Got to get his game to the perimeter, and he hasn't gotten there yet. 2 for 6 from 3. It's just a struggle, man. It's just a struggle with him. But he still had an excellent night for what he did. He had his 34 points, shot 50% from the field. Middleton as well shot 50% from the field. OMG, it's not fake. Only Frankie people. Hey, what's up, Jared? How scary are the Nets in the NBA? They are the scariest. Are they the scariest? And the Lakers might be a little bit better, but like their combination. If you're the real man, who would I pick? How about them Brooklyn Nets? They are. The Brooklyn Nets. Oh, yeah. OTUG. I see your name now. But, yeah, the Brooklyn Nets, man, are ridiculous. And we knew they'd be good at the beginning of the year, but now you add Harden to it. And I was not high on the Harden trade. But 2 games in, looking like it's working. Now, we'll see how it is 3, 4, the rest of the season in. I'm never going to bet against the betting against the Bucks again. Yeah. Well, I mean, why? Did they cover the spread? I'm guessing whatever the spread was tonight, the Nets. I mean, oh, okay. See, Frankie, he's the fake one. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother seeing who's the real one or the real one. I don't care anymore. Yeah, don't bet against the Nets right now. Don't bet against the Nets unless it's like a playoff Game 7, because there's the possibility that Harden has like a John Starks Game 7 94 performance, in which he goes like 3 for 30. So, you know, just that's the only instance. But for the most part, yeah. Rely on the Nets here because they're looking like the real deal here. It looks like the real thing. They shot 10% better than Milwaukee today from the field, and again 20% better from 3. They did have 17 turnovers, but so yeah, that was probably the killer. There was all the turnovers that Brooklyn had there. They gotta fix that there. And Middleton missing the game winner there late, and it came so close. Man, so. The Nets, I mean, Middleton has a great look, but just missed it. Yeah, Harden is too good, man. Yeah, he's ridiculous. He is ridiculous. I think Irving is gonna have a problem with Harden. Probably. I mean, I want to believe the best case scenario that these two are gonna work well together. But I know Kyrie Irving, and I just know he's probably gonna be a mess. KD is too good. He is. I mean, KD is too good. Harden's too good, and Kyrie, even though Kyrie is a nutcase when he's on the court and when he wants to play. He's a top-tier player in this league. So all of these guys are elite. I believe the Nets can go right after the Lakers, possibly this year's NBA Finals. Nets versus Lakers? Sure, why the heck not? But there's no other one. You're just trying to get attention. No, I think yesterday we talked about. I think yesterday there was a fake one. It's whatever. But yeah, right now if I had to bet, I'm not a betting man, but if I had to bet right now, I would say Nets Lakers NBA Finals. Just looking at the situation there, I think that's the matchup that we're most likely to get. I want to see what the odds are here in New Jersey. I want to get the odds for Nets Lakers. I would guess the Nets. The Nets would be the Lakers. I'm guessing the Lakers are still favored. I mean, we're gonna find out after this game, especially. Lakers are plus 270. Nets are plus 320. So Lakers barely the favorite here. LeBron is scared of the Nets. Is LeBron scared of anybody at this point in his career? Like, LeBron's got 4 titles. Like, he's like, whatever. I don't think he's scared of anybody. I think he looks at the Nets as a serious stuff. I don't think LeBron at this age is scared of anyone. Log to my other account because someone's making a fake ranch. I swear on my mom's grave it's not showing me trolling. Okay, cool, dude. I don't know. I don't know who's real. I don't know who's fake. I'm really tired. It's been a long day. Don't forget the Nets beat the Lakers 104-102 last game. That's right. They did. So yeah, the Nets are a concern here. What's up, Mason? So yeah, we got the Warriors-Lakers game starting right now. By the way, I should point out, if you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content just like this every single week. We'll be back after the Warriors-Lakers game. Do I watch hockey? No. I do not watch hockey. So, not a hockey person. Also, in the next couple days, I'll have an announcement about this channel. So keep an eye out for that. Not today, probably not tomorrow, but maybe like Wednesday or something like that. We'll have an update on the future of this channel. I'm not going away. But I have something I want to talk to you guys about. So the Warriors, Lakers, and this is one of my favorite. I mean, everybody talked about how great Christmas is on the NBA, and it is. But Martin Luther King Day is just as exciting. You get almost all the teams playing. Some of them are playing in the mid-afternoon. It's a fun. I loved it as a kid. Like it's cool watching all these teams play together. Frankie, who's your favorite NBA team? The Knicks. But I am this year going to be trying to root for the Nets. I am pulling for the Nets this year, hoping that the Nets get off the ground. And I love to say OJ comments out, so that proves to you I'm not trolling. Oh, okay, fine. That's fair. But the Nets, you look at the the Knicks are my favorite team. I'm rooting. I want the Nets to do well this year, so I guess you can call me a Nets bandwagoner for this year. But I am pulling for the next year because I want to see the Knicks do well. But yeah. So I don't know how much longer we're gonna be going on for. Maybe another 15 minutes. It depends. I'm a Nets fan. Well, Jared, enjoy it, man. Enjoy being a Nets fan right now. Should be wonderful. It should be. I mean, this is as good of a time to be a Nets fan ever. Even like 02, 03, this is probably better. Yo, Frankie, and look who it is, Jared. What's up, Jared? Good to see you, my man. Gosh, I keep losing subscribers, man. Jeffrey Epstein or Trump? Okay, yeah, I think it's you. Can we just not comment on that, please? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I was waiting for you to show up. Yeah, I was waiting. Man, you guys. Lakers up 5-2 right now. Trying to think about like particular things from this game. Nothing really pops up except this game was an absolute thriller between Brooklyn and Milwaukee here. Kevin O'Connor says one of the games that reminds you why you love the sport of basketball. Totally. That's just a game with just great players on both ends. The athleticism, the shooting, and just the pure dominance. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. All I have to say is beat LA, BLA. LeBron James is fit in that. I don't think LeBron's fit in that. Who are the Lakers playing? The Lakers are playing the Warriors. Great to see you too. Also, Frankie the Sue, Jared said he blocked me. I did not. How do you know you want to fight? Are you gonna be back on after? I will not have a live show after Warriors Lakers probably, but I will have a discussion talking about the game here. But yeah, this is probably going to be the Eastern Conference matchup. If I had to bet right now, I would say this is going to be the Eastern Conference matchup. You just look at the. I mean, there are a lot of good teams in the Eastern Conference. You got your Bostons, you got your Miamis, you got your Phillies. Philadelphia's, but you just look at the amount of skill, the amount of talent on both of these teams. It is far superior than anybody else in the Eastern Conference. So I'd have to give the edge to Nets and Bucks here. That's most likely. I mean, maybe Milwaukee gets upset in the second round again, but yeah, to me, it's probably gonna be next Bucks. Frankie, Lakers and Warriors play. Yes, that's where So a bunch of crazy things happening in the comments right now. I'm not a Nets fan, although I really like the Nets a lot. Go Nets after the hated Lakers. Yeah, beat LA. I guess. I mean, in a Nets-Lakers game, in a Nets-Lakers NBA Finals, if we get that, I will be rooting for the Nets. Because I know Net fans, and I grew up a Net fan too in New Jersey. But then after they moved, I went to being a Knicks fan. So I do want the Nets to succeed here, and I would love for them to finally get a championship. But still, they got some work to do here, and they got to figure out how Kyrie, KD, and Harden work together. Durant got a foul. I like Camels, but they put a little too much. Okay. I'm welcome to stop fighting me. Okay, cool. Fine, cool. (10-2) Lakers right now in the first quarter. Yeah, this doesn't look. I want to like the Warriors this season, but there's just not enough there. Oh gosh, the blocking. Like, just stop, guys. Man, when did this comment section just become so toxic? No need to. We're here to talk about sports. Let's all calm down. Let's all enjoy ourselves here. Thoughts on the real animals, Pelicans. Okay, cool. Nice birds, I guess. Does my name show up? No, your name shows up, man. OUTG7. Your name shows up. Well, that's fine, bro. I don't care. I believe LeBron James will hide his own basement after the Warriors-Lakers game tonight. I don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But probably, I don't know. I think the Lakers win tonight. I mean, he's got a pretty big basement, so it's fine. I'm not doing anything. Frankie Will started it. Okay, fine. Whatever. Jefferson started it. To quote Hamilton. Gosh, I always end up quoting Hamilton here, but that's just what I do. But Lakers are really good, man. Oh, Wiggins got a nice shot off there. Looking here at the team stats here for tonight. Looking at Bulls are up 6 points right now on the Rockets. The Nets were 10% better from the field, 20% better from three. The Nets had 8 more rebounds. The Nets had more turnovers, so not good there. Both had about the same. Both teams had about the same number of points in the paint. They both had over 50. Thoughts on the Capitol terrorist attack? Pretty awful, pretty terrible. Sad day for our country. Anyway, it was a great game between the Bucks and the Nets. It was excellent. And I'm looking forward to seeing these two teams play again in the Eastern Conference Finals if we get them. Just the competitiveness, the offensive firepower that we see. How is Kyrie going to affect this Nets team? How is Kyrie going to play into it? Maybe he'll be a star. Maybe he'll be a star with Brooklyn. I don't know. Or maybe it'll all flame out. It's either going to be a complete success or complete failure. It's one or the other. There's no middle ground here with this Nets team. And I'm just wondering, how does Kyrie move forward here? Oh, okay, fine, shoot. Okay, fine. I think you are the real guy. I don't know. It's just, gosh, man. I want to see the Warriors be more successful this year, but yeah, I know I want to see it too. It's just, yeah. What is their record right now? What is the Warriors' record? I gotta figure that out. It's 6-6, so it's blah. The Warriors' record is pure blah. 6-6, even, fine, whatever. Nothing special. Yeah, looking at LeBron here. LeBron missed that 3. Kyrie Irving has missed in 7 straight games. He has, and it's been frustrating to watch that because he's a great player, Kyrie. But yeah, the last, I don't know what's going on in his head. I don't know if he wants to play. I'm guessing he wants to play. I'm guessing that he wants Harden here, and now that Harden's here, he's going to want to play more. But yeah, I don't know what's. I mean, he's probably gonna have to answer for that. Why he decided not to play those 7 games? Like why he decided all right, I'm not in the mood for it. And you gotta hope if you're the Nets, you have to hope he's in 100%. You can't have this guy just like I don't want to play. You gotta make sure he's playing. This guy needs to play. This guy wants to play. You gotta make sure he wants to play. Man, so running out of things to say here. We got about 8.5 minutes, so I'll wrap it up here. Again, the other games tonight: Atlanta beat Minnesota 108-97. Knicks beat the Magic 91-84. Knicks did get the win, so good for them. San Antonio beat Portland by 20. Memphis beat Phoenix by 4. And Toronto beat Dallas by 23. The Bulls right now look like they're going to beat the Lakers, and the Heat look like they're going to beat the Pistons. Or the Bulls look like they're going to beat the Rockets, excuse me, and the Heat look like they're going to beat the Pistons. So that's what the NBA is as of right now. I'll be in Jersey tomorrow. My friends live next door. Should be ready by 4. So we can do the dance. No dance. What dance? We didn't talk about dances. No, I'm not doing a dance. There's no party. There's no dance. So we're gonna get going here in just a minute. I think we're gonna start wrapping things up here. Final thoughts from this game on everything. Again, just Brooklyn's offensive firepower here is almost unmatched in this league, and adding Harden right now has been a perfect match. I believe the Rangers would be afraid. I don't think so. Grizzlies look terrible. Yeah, they've not. Poor John Morant and all that. But Memphis got the win. Memphis got the win at least. Memphis, what is their record? Their record 7-6. So at least I got the win. No, Jod 17-10. But yeah, I'm not expecting Memphis to be a serious contender this year. They're one of the weaker teams in the NBA. I never said I never said you can come over. Never said that. It was a great game, Frankie. I'm so glad the Nets won this game. Good for you, man. Good for you, man, and good for all Nets fans that they were able to get this win. And now you're just looking at it here, and the Harden-Durant combination so far has worked just as well as it did now than it did over almost a decade ago when they played on Oklahoma City. They're a great combination. I like the both. But wait, the Grizzlies won tonight. Yeah, they did. The Grizzlies did win tonight. And so I don't know what 1, 2, 4, 6 means. I don't know what that means. Probably means something, but I don't get it. But yeah, Harden's worked terrific for Brooklyn here. Durant has been a nice. Obviously, he's fantastic. Oh gosh, I just saw a March Madness commercial. I saw a March Madness commercial on TV, and my heart fluttered a little bit. I'm so happy to see March Madness commercials. We're gonna get March Madness soon, folks. How are the Pacers doing this season? I didn't check their season record. The Pacers so far this season are. Did they play tonight? Did they not play tonight? Because their game may have been postponed. Their game may have had COVID. So they may have not played. Indiana's record so far. Indiana's record is 8-5. So they're playing all right. They're playing more than all right. They're the 4th best team in the East. Right now, the best records in the NBA. Boston, Milwaukee, and Philadelphia are all at the top in the Eastern Conference. And then in the Western Conference, the best team in the NBA right now is the Lakers. The two best teams both reside in LA. It's the Lakers, it's the Clippers. It's 11-3, it's 10-4. Garden lost 20 pounds in 2 days. Harden, yes, he did. I think he was just wearing layers. Kentucky will stay, win it all. Did Victor play tonight for the Rockets? Hold on, I'm going to find that out. I hope Rutgers wins it all, but I know that's not going to happen. For Houston tonight. Did Oladipo play? Oladipo played. He played 32 minutes and scored 32 points. 13 for 23 from the field. Nice addition there for Houston. I mean, he's gonna be nice. He's gonna be nice there, but Houston's in a rebuild mode now. They got rid of all their top players. They're in a total rebuild mode now. But they have a lot of picks. They have almost every Brooklyn pick for like the next decade, for the entire decade. So hopefully they use their picks wisely. I think there's a good possibility of that happening there. But yeah, just final thought from this game. Final thoughts from these games. It was fun to watch. It's, again, as Kevin O'Connor pointed out, it's why you love basketball. It's why you love basketball, for games like this here that we can watch in the middle of January. Yeah, March Madness is coming this March, and we will be doing reactions to that, so don't worry about that. Yankees lost their A's games 1-5-2, and Yankees lost game 6 to Astros 4-6. Okay. But I wouldn't get that. Like, that's not an obvious reference. It's not like you can tell Falcons fans 28-3. It doesn't work like that. 1-2 and 4-6. People don't know that. People don't. That's not in their heads. 28-3. Everybody knows what you're talking about. Chicken or pizza? I like both, but I might prefer pizza. But chicken's really good as well. I'm liking a lot of foods as I get older. What happened to your Rutgers? They just keep losing. And something happened with them, and now they're completely falling apart. And now I'm not even sure they're going to make the tournament. They probably will, but gosh, I hate how badly they've played as of late. They've completely fallen apart here in the Big Ten. I don't know what the problem is, but get it fixed. No good ever happens to Rutgers. Once Rutgers can't be good for some reason. Even though they were supposed to be good this year, they can't be good now because Rutgers is cursed for some reason, and the Rutgers curse is back. So we got about 3 more minutes. Why would I be trolling you? I don't have time to make an account to that, and I'm childish. Okay. Yeah, there's a comment war going on right now and that I'm not really interested in. But Nets Bucks, if we can get that, the Nets Bucks again. If we get this matchup, it'll be sad that we probably won't have fans for it. But I would love to see these two teams going at it in the Eastern Conference Finals. Again, is the best talent on these two rosters in the Eastern Conference. Just a lot of skill. Thought on oxycodone, whatever. Just a lot of skill, a lot of talent there. And you just look at it, and it's just. Plus, I'm talking to Jared, not you, Mason, to stay out of it. Okay, fine. But it's going to be interesting. Can Milwaukee get over that hump the next time they play? Can they beat Brooklyn again? Can they beat them in the Eastern Conference Finals? The Rutgers are in trouble. That team needs to do something. I wouldn't be surprised because of your age. Okay, what's oxycodone? I'm Googling it now. That's probably how we're going to wrap this up. It's severe pain. Okay. Well, I don't need it because I don't have moderate or severe pain. So I'm very thankful for that. Pretty healthy boy. I'm very happy. I'm a very healthy boy, so I'm very happy about that. When you look at this at Brooklyn here, 2 games into the James Harden experiment is working. Will this last? For Brooklyn fans, you'd like it for it to last, but I don't know. Nobody knows. We got a long way to go here. I went to school with your. Wow. Okay. Okay, we've reached this point. I think it's time for us to go. I think this chat has gone on long enough, and I've run out of things to talk about 20 minutes ago. So it's time to wrap things up. Good win for Brooklyn. Great, fantastic game here. And Nets Bucks. Let's get this in the Eastern Conference Finals. And of course, the big story with the Nets is what's going to happen on Wednesday. How is Kyrie? We'll see how the Nets play with Kyrie on Wednesday against Cleveland. That will be a fun game to watch just because of Kyrie. So that's it for now, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to this channel and you like what you see, make sure you subscribe down below for more content just like this every single week. I'll be back later tonight with not a live reaction, but a reaction to Lakers and Warriors. We'll keep an eye on that game. A couple other things right now that we're invested in. Great stuff. See, all right. Thank you. Oh, gosh. Oh, Mom, man. Gosh, Mason, Will, why? Okay, I've got to. I'm just gonna wrap things up. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you after Lakers Warriors. Congrats to Brooklyn on a big win here. James Harden, yep. OTG, bye my man. James Harden, excellent game today. Kevin Durant, excellent game today. Kevin Durant, great game winner. And Brooklyn continues their winning ways here. It wraps. If Kyrie was here, that would have given Nash more options and more rest for Harden and KD and wouldn't have been close. Yeah, but again, you also have to wonder how does Kyrie fit into this? Can Kyrie, Harden, and KD all not be selfish? The reason why Golden State was so good is because you had a bunch of not selfish basketball players. Can all those guys learn to not be selfish? Something to keep an eye on, something to think about here going forward. I gotta get going, unfortunately. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys after Lakers Warriors. Take care. God bless. Bye.